Today I am going to talk about self-esteem. Your self-esteem is how you value yourself. What value do you give yourself as a person? Most of the times our value is usually going to be formed by our experience. If something happens in life and it's a negative experience, what we tend to do is to feel low, to feel bad, and most of the time our self-esteem is hit, especially if we are dealing with anything to do with rejection or abandonment. So for instance, if you get fired from a job, you lose a relationship, there is a way that we find ourselves going into self-hatred and self-abandonment. We go into self-criticism, self-condemnation, and we tend to personalize whatever it is that has happened. It almost becomes like a personal attack, and that hits our self-esteem in a big way. If you want to keep a healthy self-esteem, you've got to go deeper, which is about your self-worth. A long time ago, I went through a process of really finding out what is my value, because I lost something that I had held so close to myself. I had no idea that that particular thing had become my identity. And so when I lost it, I completely became confused and lost. And it's because I had lost my sense of worth. And I had to figure out how to get out of that hole. So I started the process of really asking the question, who am I? And so one of the things that I want to encourage you, if you are in a space where you feel you don't even know what your worth is, and especially if it is triggered by a loss, that you want to now look at what you can do even in this space of loss, you may want to begin to ask yourself, what is it that you have lost? If you can be able to allow yourself to explore that, you might actually find out that you don't know who you are now. If you do not know who you are right now, you do not know where you are going. I went back to the drawing board. In this wilderness where I am, let me look for a path. Where had I wanted to go even before the thing that I lost? And I started saying to myself, what can I do now? If you want to improve your sense of worth and your sense of esteem, whatever you are going through right now, see whether there is an opportunity for you. My opportunity was, now that I have lost what I was holding on to, it's time to create a new life. It's time to go for my dreams. It's time to go for what I have always wanted to. Let us first of all start by looking at who are you really, and then from there we begin to undo some belief systems. We start to identify codependencies, and we start now to look at how we can create independence in yourself, that you can be able to value yourself. So we start looking at your abilities. We start looking at your natural giftings. What are those? When we start to allow you to have the opportunity to explore that, you will be amazed at how your life will start to flourish. I hope this gives you a tool or two to help you with your journey of self-love, self-acceptance, and self-trust.